The latest figures show that the UK economy grew more slowly than expected for the month of July. The Office for National Statistics says it grew by 0.2% after dropping by 0.6% in June. Our economics editor Faisal Islam can tell us more. Faisal.
Thanks, Fiona. Hopes of a bounce back in the economy in July are now dashed, and there's now some evidence of businesses cutting back on energy use. In July, the economy did grow, but as you said, by less than expected. And overall, there was no growth between May and July. But look at the figures since April over here. There are now concerns the UK may be already in a recession, decline essentially over 6 months. September's figure may also be impacted by the extra bank holiday for the Queen's state funeral. But the real question is what happens from here. Much depends on the detail of the government's energy package. For a typical household, energy bills are normally around £1,000 a year, but earlier this year reached nearly £2,000. Now, Ofgem had announced it would go up to over £3,500 next month, and it was forecast to surge even more to over £5,000 next year. Now that will change to the equivalent of £2,500 a year until 2024 after the energy price guarantee. So materially smaller, half of some of the forecasts for next year, but it is still a rise on current levels that have already caused pain to many millions of households. Now, the government won't put a cost on it, but the industry says £100 billion plus, with more required to help businesses. But we are still unclear on detail here, as I said, on the business scheme, on the costings, including how much can be recouped from renegotiating contracts with energy firms that have enjoyed some windfalls. On some of the mechanisms with energy companies, they're saying bills will be readjusted by the end of the week. All of that should bring down inflation and shorten or lessen the recession and provide relief to households. By how much just depends on detail we are yet to get. Fiona.
Faisal, thank you very much.